welcome to my channel. I hope that you are having a great day. I have a design team project for ASC Craft Supplies. I will link both of their online stores in the description box below. And I do have a coupon code for 10% off any regular price purchases. And it is Michelle10. And any order $75 or more ships free. And I did use the Ocean Blue by Graphic 45 paper collection. This is a stunning paper collection, and if you love going to the beach, this would be a perfect addition to your crafty arsenal for creating projects for that. And what I have created today are these little calendar holders, and ASC has these little calendars, and I do believe they're 10 in a pack. I have just used some flowers and of course some pearls and seashells to add a little bit here in the corners. And I love this champagne glitter paper. I think it coordinates with the paper very nicely, and I love the seize the day with a beautiful fish. This was a project I had seen on Pinterest, and then a lady in the ASC Craft Supplies VIP group, she created some as well, and they were just beautiful. And her name is Rebecca Tate. And on the inside, I used the octopus paper. I don't know if you can see it in there or not. It's kind of hard to tell where it's dark. And on the back, I used this beautiful piece here with these beautiful fish. I just think that is so beautiful, and I love the blues. It's just so peaceful. And I did forget to mention that the flowers are from ASC Craft Supplies as well. And on my flower clusters, I've just added the pearls in and some of the little berries around that just to add a little bit more filler. But I love how this came out, and I think that my friend will really like it. And I do have a short tutorial, so stay tuned for that. I like to go over the measurements first. So the first piece that we'll need is 4 by 11 inches. And then we're just going to score that at 5.5 inches, or just fold it over and give it a crease. So we folded that in half. I'm going to lay that to the side. And we have our mats, and I'm using glitter paper, and for it's going to be 3 7/8 inches wide by 5 3/8 inches tall. So it'll go here. And then for the decorative, it is 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. So we'll go there. And then we will be putting our calendar here along the bottom. And I have the glitter piece is at 2 1/4 by 3 3/8. And I'm just using a solid piece here that is 2 1/8 by 3 1/4 wide. And then the little calendar for the inside of our holder, we are going to put decorative pieces that measure 3 7/8 by 5 3/8. And I just did these the same size as I did the glitter cardstock, and I'm just going to layer those on the inside. And for our little hinge piece, 3 7/8 this way by 4 inches wide, and on the 4-inch side we are going to score at 1/2 inch all the way down, 2 inches all the way down, and then 3.5 inches down. And it's going to be glued on the inside here to form a holder. That way our calendar will not slide open. Put the decorative paper here on, let's see here, on the inside pieces of the hinge like so. For the decorative to cover the hinge are 1 3/8 by 3 3/4. And I will put all of the measurements in the description box, so always look there just in case it would say the wrong measurement. It started, and since the hinge is laying here, I'm just going to go ahead and start with the hinge. And I think I'm going to use the octopus side. I'm using art glitter glue, and you can get this at ASC Craft Supplies. And they have 16-ounce size bottles, so I buy those and just refill my 2-ounce. They have the best price on art glitter glue that I have seen. And I do go through quite a bit. And what I'm doing is I'm centering this between the 1/2 inch and the 2 inch score mark. And I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I'm going to score between the middle score mark and the one on the right. Do that. And then we'll bring this down and we'll just start gluing our layers together. So I'm just going to take the glitter. I'm going to glue that. And then I'm just gluing this because I figure after a year, they'll just be thrown away. You could cut a slit right here and tuck the little thicker paper there, the little craft cardstock down in. But I chose to just glue it together, and I figure I'll make them a new one next year. I thought these were a cute little idea, and I did see this on Pinterest. And then I saw in the ASC Craft Supplies group, I saw a member who is very active and makes the most beautiful cards. She posted this, that she had made one as well. Just my scraper here, and just glue this down as well. I have that glued together, and now I'm just going to glue together the decorative, the fronts and the back pieces. And I'm going to take our base piece. This is the 4 inches by 11 inches that we've scored in the middle. And I'm just going to glue this down and center it between the score line and the bottom and the sides, just so we have a nice little navy border. I love that look of the layered mats. Turn it over and do this side. Just burnish our hinge one more time. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put glue on this tab, and I'm just going to center it in the middle of the bottom. So we have the 3 7/8 inch piece. It's going sideways. Just put it up along the bottom and center it from side to side as I'm doing that. Just making sure I have it centered really well. I'm going to go ahead and put on this piece of paper. Just one of the inside decorative pieces. And you could mat it if you wanted to, but I just chose not to. But at least there'll be some decorative paper on the inside. Taking it, and I'm just folding that in half in the middle score line. I'm going to push it down and then push the hinge down, and I'm going to put glue on it. And we'll have to put the last decorative piece on the inside after we glue our hinge down. So we'll just fold this over, making sure everything is lined up and it looks good. So give it a good burnish. And I'll reach inside with my long bone folder and go over that hinge really well. So now we have the tricky part. We'll put glue on our piece of paper here, our decorative, and we will just slide that in to cover the inside. Make sure I have it going the right way. I'm just going to tuck it in and then line up this side, and that looks good. It looks like everything is lined up really well. And you wouldn't have to do the decorative on the inside if you wouldn't want to. I just think it looks nice and finished. I want to put my calendar here along the bottom, I do believe. I decided to use this for my top piece here, and this piece measures 2 1/8 by 3 3/8. This is 2 1/4 by 3 1/2, and this is 2 3/8 by 3 5/8. So I'm just going to glue all of these together. I want to figure out where I want this. I'm going to glue this one probably right about here. I know I hate covering up the fish, but we've got to have our calendar. I'm just going to center that right about there and from side to side. So I'm going to glue the calendar down first. And now I'm going to glue this piece down. Now we have our finished calendar. Thanks for watching the tutorial. I hope that you create one of these. It is a super quick project and just something sweet to give to a coworker or friend. I hope that you have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.